All right.
Take it away. Hi, welcome to episode 233 of the official podcast. It's Jackson here with my co-host Andrew. Hey, Andrew.
Hi.
And Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, man.
And Kaya. What's up, Kaya?
What is up?
Nice.
Jam-packed episode today, Jackson.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There's so much going on. There's so much going on in the world of the internet. Did you guys see that my favorite YouTuber, Boogie2988, has been arrested and is probably on his way to the chair at the moment?
No wonder you're so excited
probably not
today.
Yeah, I'm fucking hype. No, sad situation.
I have his
really.
rep sheet in front of me, though. He is... What everybody really wants to know is he's currently 380 pounds. Congratulations, I guess, because he was like 400 something.
Yeah,
on the arrest warrant. That's
actually he's lost a lot of weight, mostly from just the bypass surgery. I know a lot of people get up him for not actually going further after the bypass, like the gastric bypass surgery, because you're meant to continue losing weight after that, but he kind of like plateaued after that and didn't do the work necessary to keep losing weight. So that was a whole thing on the internet. I don't care though. It's not about the weight.
What does that have to do with his arrest? Was that part of like the warrant?
Jackson just cares. He's
Jackson's
giving us lore.
just giving us the lore, so we're really invested in the story.
Yeah. You need every detail, really.
Yeah.
So wait, actually, what happens when someone of that weight is arrested? Do they have special circumstances for them? Do they get their own like cell or medical help? Because I imagine he still needs like assisted living, right? Being that large.
I mean, he can waddle around, can't he? I don't think they need a forklift or anything just yet. Or what is it that you mean?
Well, yeah, he used to be confined to a chair, I'm pretty sure, but maybe now it's different that he's lost.
No, he walks around a lot. He's okay. A, he's not actually going to prison, and B, if he was, he would be just another normal inmate. You actually think Boogie's going to be the largest inmate in the prison he goes to?
Probably.
There's no shot.
I don't know. Probably not the only one, but he might be a contender at least for like top 5. He's gotta be.
Well, depending on how long someone's been in there. I imagine going to prison is extremely efficient for weight loss because you just eat fucking goop.
That's what I was gonna ask. Actually, is we all know he's going to prison. He's gonna be in there for years. Do you think he'll come out like super fit? Like he'll come out like a Chad?
From spending time at the bench in the courtyards, maybe, who knows? I mean, prison food isn't that nutritious, right? He can't get fatter, can he?
Yeah, prison food is actually goop. I was watching something on a couple of prisons not long ago. They serve literal goop and stale bread from at least a couple I saw.
What we don't know is that's actually Boogie's favorite treat. He's going to get massive.
Oh, no. So I found this one comment from somebody who's apparently a jailer, or used to be. He says, I remember when I worked as a jailer for a few years, that fat guys like Boogie were always a pain to escort since they were always too slow. They were too big for wheelchairs, so what I would do is have the inmate workers bring over a pallet cart. The fat dude would sit on it as 2 inmate workers would push it to where he needed to go.
Holy shit. That's going to be such a great way for him to earn their respect and love and be popular among them. Nothing is going to... They're going to love that so much. The inmates are going to go, oh my God, is it your turn to push King Boogie's chariot? My God, an honor. He's going to do so well in prison.
Maybe they'll just carry him.
He's not going to prison.
Oh, why do you have to rain on that parade?
There's a 0% chance he goes to prison.
What if he...
Yeah,
all right, so
first
me too. But first of all, we should clarify what he's actually, why he's attracted the law's attention. So he was arrested over aggravated assault when this is due to him using a firearm to fire into the air when some stalker showed up to his house.
Now, this is This is the same incident as the warning shot thing that happened, right? This is the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if any of you out there are listening, this was a long while ago, but this is when that other like YouTube guy went to his house to harass him, and they had a confrontation, and Boogie fired a warning shot to get him to go away, which is apparently illegal in his state anyway. So That explains it.
Well, the cops apparently told him that even if the guy entered his house, Boogie should have... The only thing he could have and should have done was exit out the back, like flee his own house.
Oh,
apparently not even defend himself. I don't know what the fuck is
I
going on.
I thought the
lives.
main issue was that he fired a warning shot, and warning shots are considered illegal, whereas shooting to kill, like to defend yourself on your property, is considered like more okay.
Well,
It's not even a
That's
warning
exactly
shot
what I
thing.
said.
He shot up in the air like a starter pistol at the Olympics or something. You can't do that, even if it's a warning shot or not. Even if he was shot that with full intent to kill and you just had shitty aim, you can't do that.
Yeah. You guys also have to remember that a warning shot can come back down and kill someone else. So it's just illegal to do in the first place. Even if you shoot it up and you're like, oh, get away from me. Like, you don't know where that bullet's going to land. It could literally be shooting someone else.
Yeah, he had two options, and the smarter one would have been just fire into the ground. But if he didn't want to do that, he could have just literally shot the guy. I'm pretty sure Arkansas has that law where it's like castle doctrine or whatever.
Yeah.
Standing your ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been way cooler if he at least like shot at the guy's toes and made him dance like a cartoon character.
That would have
But I
been
guess-
super badass. He comes out akimbo revolvers and just starts blasting his feet.
Spins
Like
him like a
revolvers.
Ocelot. Would be awesome.
You should have
That
like
would have been
shot
awesome.
the GoPro off the stalker's head.
Would you shit your pants too if you went to Boogie's house and you heard the door open and you just hear and he's just spinning two revolvers at you really fast?
Yeah, I would be pretty fucking scared of. Well, anyone shooting at me, but much more someone like him, I guess.
Oh boy.
I agree with
that was
Charlie though. I don't think he's gonna go to prison. I think he'll
No.
get like a suspended sentence or something.
If
And,
that,
pay
that,
probably
He's
a
gonna get. He's
fine.
just gonna get a fine.
fine,
It's just gonna be a
Yeah,
fine.
he'll get a fine. It'll
Yeah,
go on his
probably.
record. They'll figure it out.
That's exactly what it should be. There is no universe where Boogie deserves to go to jail for that. I just wish he had used the opportunity to become much cooler and just start blasting at the guy, like making him dance, like Kaya said. Like that was a really good opportunity for him to look really cool. And then he came out just like a meme lord with like the goofy memes of him opening the door and shit.
I can't believe. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I still think in that situation, even though he didn't deserve to be in that situation where that guy showed up and that guy is a real scumbag for doing that, but still in that situation, he did the worst possible thing for himself and people around him.
Yeah.
Yes.
he
How
could've
do
done.
you make? How did you manage to make the IRL streamer look like the cool one in the encounter? How is that even possible?
Even then, like the best thing he should have done is just locked his doors and windows and stayed inside. If the guy started getting violent or trying to break in, then he could escalate. But he didn't need to open the door and point the gun at him and be like, "I'll fucking kill you." Like, that's not the right thing to do at all.
He also had made statements beforehand and like been in an interview with the guy on some YouTuber's channel where he basically told the guy, "Come to my city and fight me," basically. Like,
Yeah.
not exact phrasing, obviously, but he was like kind of trying to be a badass online and get Frank to come out and interact with him that way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's fun though is apparently in his defense, he is his own lawyer. Because this is from somebody pulled this from the PDF. It says request for discovery comes now defendant by and through his attorney Stephen Williams and moves for discovery pursuant to the Arkansas rules of criminal procedure. Yada yada. Stephen Williams is him. That's Boogie. So is he a defender?
Wait.
No, he's not representing himself. That's not what that means. That's just identifying him as the defendant.
Yeah.
I was really hoping he
but
would.
it says defendant,
himself.
comma, by and through his attorney, comma, Stephen Williams.
Yeah, no,
No,
Charlie's right.
you're reading that
Oh, no,
sentence
okay,
wong.
you got-
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
remove
I mean, thank
what's
God.
between the commas, it just says defendant Stephen Williams is blah 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 blah.
The fact that I can't even like give him the benefit of the doubt and think no one would be that stupid.
Yeah,
I
I was
guess.
really sure that he
I
was trying to
genuinely
defend
think
himself.
a YouTuber would do that.
Well, a YouTuber has done that. Onision defended himself in court.
Oh my god.
There you go. It's just my brain immediately goes to, okay, how is this person going to embarrass themselves now? Oh, he's his own attorney. That makes sense. My brain doesn't even
no,
go
it's-
follow the rules
it's
of
just-
grammar.
It's something that Boogie also does, is that he always says that he has the help of professionals with things like therapists or lawyers, but then later it's found out that he like doesn't have those people advising him, and he's just using it as an excuse to make his actions seem more logical. Like he's done that before. So it wouldn't have surprised me if he did defend himself in this situation and then claim that he had a lawyer.
I would have been absolutely shocked. When he says those things on Twitter, it's one thing, but like to literally defend himself from jail time, I don't think he would defend himself in court.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with YouTubers and the law, man. Like, even when they do get attorneys, sometimes they turn to like the bottom of the barrel. Not even like Saul Goodman, because Saul Goodman is at least skilled and will get you off. Even from like a murder charge or something. They go to, you guys remember Maddox? Maddox's attorney, something Landau, was a rabid alcoholic who was mandated by the state to put in a breathalyzer into his car. It doesn't start unless he blows into it and he's sober. That's the guy you hired to defend you?
Good lord.
I mean, at that point, just go with a public defendant.
I forgot all about that, yeah.
I don't know.
You know,
YouTubers are weird with the law.
What's interesting is that we say that he's not going to go to jail, which I agree. I think there are mitigating circumstances in the case, like the stalker showing up, for example. So he probably will just get fines or maybe community service or something like that. But the state that he's in, Arkansas, does have a state minimum sentencing for assault with a firearm, aggravated assault with a firearm. And that minimum is a year in the slammer. So, I don't know.
But that's not mandatory.
That's the minimum sentence. That's what it says, minimum sentence.
Yeah, but, I mean, the minimum sentence for a lot of things is a long time in jail, but it doesn't mean he's going to get that. That's if he's found guilty, and it's highly unlikely that it's going to be escalated to that point. I really think it's going to be some kind of, like, plea deal or something. I really don't know. I don't know who he'd roll over on. Like, I don't know what they'd get out of a plea deal, but I cannot imagine a world where he goes to jail for this.
This thing very most likely isn't even going to trial. It's just going to be, they hash it out, just have a conversation.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something handled in private for X amount of dollars.
God, I want them to go to trial. I want him to present his case in front of a jury.
Don't we all?
That would have been so awesome. Yeah. Oh my god, like a national trial, like the Chauvin case. Every day you tune in for 6 hours and you see him sitting there sweating, getting grilled. How do you know the defendant?
What if Boogie, if Boogie does go to trial, what if he turns it around so completely that the stalker gets arrested and he gets promoted to judge or something?
God, I wish.
Yeah.
I mean,
if my old pants don't fit, you must acquit. I don't know.
That guy should be held accountable as well, though.
Oh, 100%. I think there's an easy case to be made should it actually go to trial. I just cannot imagine he goes to jail.
I don't know why Boogie didn't try to press charges before this situation.
Oh, I don't know either. Like, that's really fucking dumb. Like, he had a very easy case of just like, okay, here's a restraining order. He violates it. Okay, bang, case closed. But he didn't. Instead, he like puffed out his chest saying, if you come to me, I'm going to shoot you. And then he did come to him, and then he just shot in the air.
He's
the worst possible decision.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, you guys know my stance on IRL streamers. They all get what they fucking deserve. But yeah, I mean, it would be a tragedy if Boogie, for some reason, would be unable to produce more Twitter content. So I hope he remains a free man. Plus, the whole situation is just such fucking bullshit. You should not go to fucking jail because somebody else was harassing you at your house.
Yeah.
Firing in the air, sure, very stupid, but the entire premise of the thing is preposterous. Mm-hmm. The state should be like, oh, you shot a firing shot in the air? No, buddy, you missed. Here's how it's done. And they fucking put down the streamer. That would have been justice. Oh, well.
I will admit that his tweets surrounding the event were pretty badass. He made a tweet stating that he's turning himself into the authorities with his lawyer on Wednesday, like it's some kind of Western criminal.
He had to clarify. He said something like, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna be gone, and I hope that you won't miss me," and yada yada. And he had to clarify that statement with a second tweet saying, "Oh, I'm not killing myself. don't worry, it's the legal issues that I have to deal with. Like when you have to put disclaimers on your tweets now that they don't mean you're gonna kill yourself. I don't know what that says about you.
Well, yeah, it says that he suicide baits all the time, which he has in the past.
Yeah. No, guys, for once, I'm not suicide baiting. Have you seen the change.org petition somebody made? They're joking about give Boogie 2988 the death penalty.
That was made by the stalker.
Oh, was it? I thought it was just some random person. I didn't even read the name, but it's taken down now. But it did get some signatures.
Oh yeah, you see that guy that was harassing him
going to get signatures.
Yeah. That guy who was harassing him also has a fan base and community that he can rile up.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that. Imagine if it got enough signatures and the authorities were actually considering it.
I don't know, man. 30 people
ever do
want
anything? I see so many change.org petitions. I've never.
They've never done anything.
I looked it up the other day. Go ahead, Andrew.
Well, they only ever do it if the people that see it respond to fan backlash. So, for example, if a game comes out and there's a change.org petition and it's like, this game sucks, remake it, redevelop it, and it gets a bunch of signatures, then the devs might put out an update or pull it from the store or something. But actual like real world change like this, nothing would ever happen.
So I looked up change.org's petition, like success rate. Has a petition ever done anything? The answer was a resounding no. The petitions themselves, regardless of signatures, have never actually changed anything. But the benefit that most people say is that it brought attention to issues, which has led to like some positive things coming from it. But like actual signing of petitions has never directly changed anything. It's mainly just helping get the word out.
Yeah,
there's no legal obligation for people to like undertake what is in the petition based on signatures.
They can completely
I think in the
ignore
UK
it.
they have some